I am so excited. The map is completed. It is literally everything I was hoping it to be. And this is the current code. If there are any breaks in the game or updates that happen, please make sure you check out FortniteCreativeHQ.com or the description in this video for the most recent island code, because sometimes there are updates that break creative maps for those of you that aren't aware. So right now though, this is the current code, and we will be releasing to the public here soon, but I wanted to pop in and show you the completed DrLupo trivia and parkour map. I'm telling you, we spent so much time perfecting this. As you've seen in the video, all the ideas that were given by both of us, we spent a lot of time, and I'm so freaking pumped for this map. You have no idea. I'm obsessed. So for this one, let's hop in and show you the completed DrLupo trivia and parkour map. So it says DrLupo trivia and parkour made by MackJack and Bailey Brad. Are you a true supporter of DrLupo? Prove it by answering these 10 trivia questions. And for those of you that want to help support one of us as your supported creator code, you can use either code BBRAD11, which is Bailey, or MackJackTwitch, which is me. And if you're not using either code, that's fine, but please make sure you are using somebody's code and supporting them on your purchases through the Fortnite item shop and the Epic Games Store. We really appreciate it. We spent a lot of time working on these, and we really hope you enjoy them. Please make sure you let us know what you liked and which creators you'd like to see us make next. So here we go. Let's start the game. So I was really pumped because with DrLupo's logo, he has a lot of he's got like that neon lightning in it. And when I did his lettering of his name here, I was like, it looked cool, but it needed some kind of pump, like a extra element to it. So these neon strips, I just popped in behind it. They're individual strips, and it really just elevates it and makes it a whole other level of coolness. I love it so much. All right, so question 1, we've done this in I think every map. We say what is their first name. It just kind of gives you an easy question to start with. Most people, if you're playing the trivia map for that content creator, most people know the creator's first name. Unless you're playing the ninja map, nobody knew that his real name was Richard, which is funny, but it is, we promise. So DrLupo's first name, if you don't know, it is Benjamin. And then how could you get this wrong? Come on, guys. All right. Here we go. So if you did get it wrong, though, it would just go ahead and eliminate you, and you would have to redo the question over. His name is DrLupo, and he knows how to snipe. Do you? So if you watch his stream, that is a well-known little fun quote he says, or it's in his stream a lot. So I definitely... and he definitely knows how to snipe. So I don't know if you've seen his clips of him sniping. He knows how to snipe. So with this one, make sure you aim for the headshot. As soon as you shoot at that head, there will be an explosion to let you know you did get the head. And then this barrier is going to break, and you're going to be greeted to this logo. So let me tell you about this logo. I have been having so much fun with learning how to do pixel art in Fortnite Creative, and we did it in Courage's map. I created his pixel art, and Courage's logo took me about an hour and a half to make. This one only took me probably about an hour, but it's so perfect. So if you look at his logo, it's got like an ombre effect to it, so I added a little bit more colors in there, and I think it turned out amazing. So all these are individual tiny squares. So you see them kind of flashing there. But those are all individual squares that are in there. So it's really tiny pixel art. So definitely a lot of fun to make, and it looks amazing to me. So I hopefully DrLupo loves it, and hopefully you guys enjoy it as well. From here, we did a simple parkour of just impulsing yourself through this level. I told Bailey to make the parkour in here not in the way of the DrLupo logo. I wanted that logo to be really clear so you can get a cool shot of it, and he did a great job at adding the parkour to where it's away from the logo so you can still see the logo. All right, so question 2, who is DrLupo's competitive Fortnite casting partner? So for those of you that don't know, Courage and DrLupo are fantastic at casting together, and I recommend watching them. They bounce off each other really well. So definitely give them a watch. You can watch them doing the Fortnite World Cup. They cast that, so that's going to be really cool to watch. So what we did here, we looked at different settings or pictures of real life events that happened in the Fortnite casting scene. So this was the Celebrity Pro AM from last year. It's almost a exact replica of the whole like stage and seating an area. If you look at the picture, it's really, really similar to that, and we wanted it to look as close as possible to kind of give like you're back in time at that Celebrity Pro AM. Now, Jack did not host that event, but Lupo did, which I thought was perfectly good because Lupo is who the map is about. But yeah, so we did some lettering here. This is Fortnite, and the stage looks amazing. Bailey did a really good job. When I showed him the picture, he did a really good job at putting this up here. And then so for instance, I love manipulating things. There's no computer screens anywhere that are like gaming computer screens. So I found these little these little TV things that is in a new prop gallery for Neo. And then these are lamps that I just shrunk down and put inside to kind of make it have a stand. And I thought it was kind of cool because it's different scenes of Fortnite in there. So it's kind of like people are playing on the Fortnite map right now and you see their screen. So I thought that was a cool little touch here. But yeah, this turned out really good. Probably one of my favorite rooms of the entire map. All right, so on to this here. So I can explain is a phrase that DrLupo says a lot when he sees a llama, and it's absolutely hilarious when he streams it. And then this is the casting desk here. So you've got two little chairs and microphones jammed into the table. I thought it looked really cool. And then you're just going to go ahead and fall down here to go to the next level. All right, so this one is what is DrLupo Son name. So if you watch his stream, his son will pop in every now and then, and he is absolutely adorable. I recommend going and looking at those clips. He plays with a few streamers on a YouTube video, and he talks to Ninja. It is absolutely hilarious. He is great. He's adorable. All right, so his name is Charlie for those of you that don't know, and I loved this room. So before I show you this room, and I know you've probably seen the making of, this was my idea because DrLupo talks a lot about his kid because obviously it's his child, and he loves him. So he talks a lot about him on his stream, and one of the things that he talks about a lot is that he likes to play trains with his son, Charlie. So there isn't any kind of train track or there isn't any kind of train in Fortnite Creative. So I wanted to include something like that in this map because he enjoys playing trains with his son. So I created this custom train. This is all individual blocks and different props popped in here to make this look like a kid's train on the mine tracks. And then it just kind of goes to an endless nowhere over here. But yeah, so I was super excited. Like these are trash cans here, made to look like wheels. And then these are all individual small squares that I made, out of the color blocks in creative mode. So I'm super proud of this train. It's probably one of my favorite creations, custom things that I've done in creative so far. But we wanted just to have like a little room here for Charlie as this level. I also made a spaceship, put some fire torches down there to make it look like it's going off. These are all, again, individual squares. I think it turned out way better than I was hoping. And I really truly hope that he loves this room. So from this part here, you're just going to bounce up and up to this room here. How many kills did DrLupo get in his first Fortnite video? If you watch his video on YouTube, it is 18 kills, surprisingly. I think that's insane. So from here, this was an idea I had, and Bailey ended up doing fantastic on it. So I told him, if you watch a lot of Dr. Lupo's clips with his friends, he's always doing some kind of fun, clippable moment. And a lot of those moments are of him rocket riding. So I told Bailey, I said, it would be really cool if we could get a bot to shoot at you with a rocket and you have to rocket ride it to get to the next area. And Bailey came through and he crushed it. He killed it. He did exactly what I was hoping, and it turned out great. So basically you have the bot over here. It shoots at you and you have to rocket ride to the next area, and it's all about timing. It's crazy. Sometimes I can get this first try, and sometimes it takes me way too long. So let's hope I can get this for there. Oh, I was almost there. Dang it. There we go. And you rocket ride yourself across. So I think that's a cool little fun parkour spot to do. Okay, so this next question was an idea. If you were in his stream a lot, it's so funny. He eats Oreos every now and then, but if you type in !Oreo in his chat, you eat like a virtual Oreo for like, just like the Nightbot counts down how many Oreos have been eaten. And so it's just a funny little insider, if you're part of his chat on Twitch, that you would know Oreos, not Chips Ahoy. And then Bailey crushed it. So this is a pixel art Oreo for the parkour. He killed it. You know, I gave him a lot. I was joking with him a lot, and I was like, oh my god, that looks nothing like an Oreo, but it absolutely does. He crushed it. It looks so good. For not having any kind of round pieces, he made it look really good. So you just jump on the Oreo and on to the next area here. But yeah, shout out to Bailey for crushing that Oreo. It looks great. Okay, so for this next part, if you watch his stream, he drinks coffee more than anybody I know. It's insane. But he's got his own coffee brew from King's Coast Coffee, which is actually a brand. I know there's a few popular streamers who made the brand. I think they're like Destiny streamers, I believe. And that brand is King's Coast Coffee. And he's got his own brew that you can actually purchase and order for yourself. Supposedly it's incredible. He talks about it every now and then, and you can go click the link in his Twitch channel. There's like a picture of it below his image there. So yeah, definitely go order that if you're a coffee lover. This room, Bailey killed it. I will tell you right now. So my idea with this level, when I gave him my list of ideas, I said, with the coffee question, I think it would be cool to exit from a coffee mug. So to like fall through a coffee mug. But in order for that to happen, the coffee mug needed to be pretty big. And he came up with the idea to do a massive Lupo setup room with a coffee cup on the desk. And he really did good. So he created these screens. He told me about his idea with the lighting ring. So I went ahead and completed that here. And we were trying to figure out something for the boom mic. I figured out a way to make it kind of look like a boom mic, so I'm pretty excited about that part. But Bailey made this keyboard here. I made the Elgato stream deck here, and then this mouse is actually a exhaust pipe prop that I just stuck in there because I had to make it kind of big for it being a giant room. And then for the chair here, Bailey made the base of it. I added the wheels, so these are actually just some tables from the prop set for wheels here. And then we just made his chair, and then Bailey made the coffee mug here. It turned out great. So the coffee mug looks so good. He's also got the shelves up there with some stuff on them. This room turned out fantastic. Bailey really crushed it, but he crushed this coffee mug. I was super, super proud. And then he put some water in it, and then we added some fog on top. And then once you fall through, you're on to the next level. So I think that turned out fantastic. I'm really proud of that room. This next one, so Dr. Lupo is a fan of Destiny, so I wanted to include a Destiny question, and the obvious one would be, what is his main class choice on Destiny 2? And that is a hunter. Pretty simple parkour here. We wanted to include some more parkour levels, and Bailey just included this one here, and I think it turned out great. Okay, so this one, we knew we wanted to do a St. Jude question because St. Jude is, for one, a great place to donate to. And DrLupo is a big supporter of St. Jude. And if you watch any of his videos while he is trying to raise money for them, you can just tell how much he cares about St. Jude. And we wanted to include that in here, and we also included a link on where you can go to donate. So he raised so much money in 2018. It's actually insane to me. I actually participated in one of his streams, and it was freaking amazing. The amount of money that was coming in was just nuts, and I will never forget like how powerful. I was like, this Twitch stream is so powerful. Like, it was really cool. I was very, very proud to be a subscriber of DrLupo in that moment, for sure. But yeah, so he raised $1.3 million in 1 year for St. Jude, and that's freaking insane to me, and amazing, and super, super cool. So yeah, so in that question here, you'll go to the next area, which is the Flintlock, Impulse, or Shadow Bomb. So if you do the Flintlock, you'll need 5 Flintlocks to make it. But otherwise, you can do Shadow Bombs or Impulses. Shadow Bombs are definitely the easiest, though. So I'll go ahead and grab that for the sake of this video not being super long. You just go ahead and climb on up. So I originally just made this a Flintlock level, but Flintlock, gosh, I'm saying that wrong. But Bailey was like, no, we need to make it a little bit easier. So I was like, oh, all right. So he added the Shadow Bombs and Impulses, so that turned out fine. Okay, so this next area is possibly one of my favorites, and I was so excited to work on this. I knew immediately when we were doing DrLupo's trivia and parkour, when that was the thought in mind, my immediate thought was, we have to do a Harry Potter area, because DrLupo's wife, Samantha Sam, she is a big Harry Potter fan, and if you've watched any of her streams, Mrs. DrLupo, she has all kinds of Harry Potter stuff. It's actually amazing. I love it. And she is a huge Harry Potter fan, and as far as I'm aware, DrLupo likes Harry Potter as well, and I believe I think we put in there that they are both from House Gryffindor. And yeah, so I love how much they love Harry Potter, because I am a huge Harry Potter fan myself. So I was super excited to do this level, and I know from watching a video that that Luna Lovegood is Samantha's favorite Harry Potter character. So I wanted, as the trivia and parkour went on, we wanted the questions to get progressively a little bit harder. Not so easy, and we felt like this would be a good question, because we could have just made it just DrLupo's wife Samantha is a huge fan of this popular series, and made it super easy, but we want it to be a little bit difficult, so that's why we made it more what character. And actually, Luna Lovegood is a fantastic character. Bailey had no idea who Luna Lovegood was, but she is great. So that is her favorite character. From this part, I had so many ideas on what I wanted to do for the Harry Potter area. And unfortunately, some of them couldn't happen with creative mode. There was a part where I wanted to do the platform 9 3/4, where you walk through a brick wall to get to the next area, but there is no walkable brick through walls yet. And I mean, there were a few other things. I could have put a trap or a freeze trap or something and make you walk through that, but it just didn't look as aesthetically pleasing as I wanted it to look. My second thought was to do a Quidditch pitch and do some kind of parkour with that. And Bailey likes Harry Potter, but he's not the biggest fan, and he said that when he thinks of Harry Potter, the first thing that comes to mind is the Great Hall, which I agree. That is definitely a big noticeable thing when you think of Harry Potter. So I was like, yeah, that's absolutely something I can pull off. And with what we have in the game, I thought we could definitely pull that off. And so from there, I knew we wanted to do some kind of music for the map. And I said that the Harry Potter room is going to be an easy place to put some noticeable music. So Bailey actually, he looked up the sheet music for the Harry Potter theme song and transcribed it himself with the music notes, which is crazy. Like, he crushed it. I wanted it to be a little bit longer, but because of the octaves that are included in the Fortnite Creative mode, there wasn't any higher octaves, so he couldn't go up in the song like the song does. But he crushed what he did. I mean, he literally transcribed it from the sheet music. So I'm so proud of him for that. It turned out great. So listen here, tell us what you think of this. I think it turned out great. And then look at the Great Hall. So if you go Google Images and search Harry Potter Great Hall, I feel like this is a really close replica of what it looks like. I've seen a few other creations on Fortnite Creative, but I'm really proud of mine. And I hope you guys enjoy it as well. So let's listen to this music real quick. Yeah, crushed it. I'm so proud of Bailey for that. That's seriously amazing. All right, so this room, the Great Hall. I'm so freaking pumped about this room. So if you watch the movie, you know they travel by flue powder, which is green, which is why I included a green fireplace there. And then, so if you look at the movie specifically, the tables they have are just plain brown tables, plain brown benches, but we don't have anything like that in the game. So I was looking around at props, and this is a really cool tip for those people, those of you that are playing creative. Look at props, see how you can manipulate them to turn into other things. So this here, believe it or not, is a bookcase. So if you were to look down below, it is a huge bookcase that I have jammed in the ground and I grew it, I expanded it a bunch to make it look like a big table. And then this here is a crate. So it's kind of got like a rope on the end, and it's a crate that I have stretched out and duplicated to make huge long benches, because we don't have those items I needed for this table and bench look. So I made my own. So that is something I recommend to people playing creative mode. Look at props, see how you can manipulate them to make into other items and props. It's amazing what you can do if you take the time to be a little bit more creative. And then in the movie, there's floating candles everywhere. So of course we got the floating lights. I think it looks fantastic. We've got Dumbledore's chair up here and the stand, and then all the chairs for the additional teachers or professors at Hogwarts. So that was definitely a lot of fun to make. And then in here, we wanted to give two options. So you can either take a hard path there, or you can do this side and go the easier route, which is what most people will probably choose. So you just go ahead and slide on through. And you're at the last question here, which is, what is Dr. Lupo's favorite game? So I've heard him say this a few times on stream, and I think I've watched a YouTube video where he says it as well. And it's actually, surprisingly, I've never heard of this game. And a lot of people I mentioned it to have never heard of it. But apparently, according to Dr. Lupo, it's a phenomenal game. So I might have to check it out. But we included Secret of I think it's Mana, I don't know how to pronounce it, and I'm gonna get probably like, what are you doing? You pronounced it wrong. But I've never played either of them. So, but they are very similar time. If you liked this game, you probably had played this game or liked that game as well. So I wanted it to be pretty similar. But his favorite game is Chrono Trigger. So I've never heard of it, but it is his favorite game, and we wanted to end on a harder question that you might not know. So that is Chrono Trigger. You're done. Slide down to the GG room. I'm so proud of this GG room. It turned out great. We had some help from our friend Aurelian with some of the neon around the GG. He did a great job helping us with that. We appreciate that so much. GG's. This map was made by me and Bailey Brad. Thanks for playing. Make sure you sub to Dr. Lupo. We've got all of our creator info here. And we shout out to the map testers for helping us test the map. So make sure you guys go check out all of our socials. Give them a like and a follow. Also, we've got all kinds of other more maps. If you use any website to search for maps to play for creative mode, check out FortniteCreativeHQ.com. it's a great map, especially if you're a creator. The creator of the map allows you to have complete access to posting your own stuff on there, and it's super helpful. But yeah, he's got a whole revamp coming to the website that's going to make it look amazing, so definitely check it out. And I think he's going to be doing a giveaway soon, so definitely check that out as well. FortniteCreativeHQ.com. So this is all Bailey's info here. I'm going to link all this below. Make sure you check it out. I think he's posted a video where he does behind the scenes as well of this map. Go check that video out. Make sure you give him a like. Throw him some love. He put a lot of work into this. And we love this map. It turned out so well. So go follow all of his stuff. Make sure you are using somebody supported creator code. We would appreciate it. Please also make sure you go subscribe to DrLupo on YouTube, and if you're able to, on Twitch, and make sure you follow him on Twitch for sure though, and show him some love as well. And yeah, we hope you guys enjoy this map. This has been so much fun. I know I did a lot of talking in this video. sorry. I know I talk a lot, but I really my passion went into this, and I wanted to show you guys how much fun and just ideas went into this map, so you guys are aware that we actually truly, like, we don't just make these maps for the creators. We actually truly enjoy and love what we're doing, and hope to be making more maps and showing you guys what all we can do. And yeah, we hope you guys love it. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube video and YouTube channel, and let me know what you think. If you want to see more and who you want to see next, I'd love to know. Thank you so much if you guys made it all the way through this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Thanks so much. Bye.